Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nomad Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here today, and we're going to work on our next room, our industrial room here on the freighter. So let's cue the music and get right to it. As you can see, this is a big empty room here. This is our first room we did. It's it's going to need some decorations and some tweaking. I made extra room because we'll need it later on. But for now, let's go ahead. We can go up or down. Well, we can only go up. Let's go ahead and work on the next section. We're going to do a different color scheme for the industrial room. Let's go with yellow and dark gray. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright. So we're only going to go one level up. And for the industrial room expansions, there's a couple different kinds. You hit the triangle on the controller to get the differences. I'll show you both of them. So here's what one looks like. I'll put them side by side so you can see. So yeah, you see one's got, this type of floor to it. The other one has this type with the, I like this style better. I think this is definitely a nicer looking style, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and delete those, and then we'll get them built in the colors we want. So we'll use that variant right there. Must attach. Come on. There we go. And we'll go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. Next up, we're going to put in some refiners. And I think I'm going to put in 4 of these. That'll give us the ability to mass refine stuff if we need to, which is cool. The stellar extract rooms are not important, but we will put a couple in just to see what they are. This thing is great. In fact, we're going to pop this all the way here at the end. We don't have the warp cells for it. Never mind. We're not going to pop that one in yet. We'll build the warp cells, but we'll do that next. So storage rooms. You got 10 altogether, right? So I like to have them in some sort of order just because it makes life easier for me. Let's go ahead and... Whoops. I don't know where the hell that... Oh, here it is. Yeah, we can delete that. Alright, put 3 here. And then 4 right here. Yeah, you got 10 of these all together, so if you can build them all, use them all. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first 5, okay. And we'll do the next 5 in the same manner. Go. 8. And number 9. Perfect. Alright, the stellar extractor rooms, like I said, they're not very important, they're not very useful. Hopefully they fix them one day and make them better, but we're going to put 2 in just because, you know, we can. And they're not really horrible on resources. So here's 1, 2. And what these things will do is, depending on what type of system you're in, they'll slowly extract one of these resources over time. It takes a long time for them to fill up. They're a little glitchy. If you leave the system, they'll empty out, and they do all kinds of weird stuff. Refiners are a little dangerous to use on a freighter too, so if you are doing a freighter build, you want to be careful and you want to refine stuff and stay with it. You don't want to start up your refiners and then leave and go somewhere else and come back and find them emptied out for no apparent reason. That can be immensely frustrating, to say the least. Having your storage containers all together is nice. You can access each one, see what's in it. You can name them, which I'm going to end up doing when I start cleaning out the first 1 or 2, whatever. I'll start naming them and putting things in specific ones, building materials, fuel, resources, stuff like that. But you can also access them up here on the freighter, just like that. So you can go in and out of them. So you don't, when you're on the freighter, you don't need to actually touch them to go into them. You can just kind of land on the freighter, and if you have the teleport device, you can even access them from like the planet's surface if the freighter's in the system. So that's hugely important. Alright, next up, we wanted the orbital exocraft materializer, so I need 3 warp cells for that. We're going to put it right here. Let's go ahead and build those warp cells. So now we will be able to launch our exocraft that we acquire in any system on any planet, as long as we have the freighter here. Now, the one caveat is we need to actually build the exocraft materializer on a planet's surface. So we have not done that yet. I know I said I'm not doing a base, and I'm not, but we can just lay down the craft things, you know, the little materializer thing, the summoning stations, and we'll have them, you know, so that's a good thing. That's a very good thing, actually. So as we gain these things, like the next planet I land on, I'm gonna, if I have the materials, and I think I do, I'm gonna put down one for the rover, which I have. I bought that with some, what was it, nanites, or no, it was salvage data units. So I bought that because I knew I was doing this, and I wanted to be able to dress this up and get this going, and I want to be able to use that on every planet I visit, because it is a huge time saver in some situations. I mean, very often it's just better to hop in your ship and fly, but you know, having the rover or the Pilgrim or any of those can be a huge help. So I recommend doing it. Plus they're kind of fun to get around on sometimes, you know. And we're just building a couple of these. I'm going to put some windows in like I did up front, because, you know, the industrial guys want to be able to look out at the cosmos and all its endless wonders. Alright, so we can build what? Wow, a lot of them. End up with a little bit of extra glass, but that's okay. There we go. Three. Build 4 more. Come on. There we go. And I'm sure we've seriously damaged our silver supply. We still got a decent amount. But yeah, now we can look out of our ship and see all of its wondrous glory. Alright, we do want to put a door in. I do like the bulkhead doors. That way, if there's a situation where things depressurize, you know, we can at least compartmentalize the ship and save one part of it, right? I know that doesn't happen, but, you know, gotta use logic. And like I said, I like to put a green light above the way to the front of the ship. It helps a little bit if you're kind of like wandering around on my ship and I say, how do I get back to your bridge? Just follow the green lights. And you just gotta look around and go, oh, there's a green light. Now, unlike on a planet surface, you don't have to run power to these things, which is cool. So we'll head on down. And we gotta put a bulkhead door here. And this one will go back to this color scheme. And on top of this one, we'll put another colored light. We'll put yellow. And that's just indicating that you can go somewhere else here. You know, there's a doorway there, basically. You see? Green, yellow. So, oh, we got a doorway here. We can go somewhere else. Normally, I'd build everything on the same level, but I kind of like having the steps. It's kind of neat. It gives a cool look to it, so... That's badass. Alright, well, we are in a new system. Man, I wish you could do one color on one side and one on the other, because that is a little out of place looking, but I can live with it. So yeah, we're in a new system, and this is a corrupted system, you know, dissonant system. We've got 2 planets, a verdant, and where's the other one? Here it is, a volcanic planet. Both of them with corrupted sentinels on it. So we got 2 opportunities to locate a sentinel ship, or 2 different ships. We'll try the verdant one first. Hopefully it's not a crappy water planet like it was in the last episode. Getting better at that. Yeah, hopefully it's not a crappy planet. We'll see. Where it is. Oh, there it is. Probably. Yep, there it is. Looks like there's a lot of water, but it looks like on the right-hand side of the planet there's a lot more land, so that's good. Paraffinium's available, which is nice because I believe to put out that rover, we're going to need some paraffinium to launch that thing. So we're going to go ahead and, like I said, lay one of those down. Those require a base, so we don't have to violate anything by building a base. You can build those on any planet. Let's bring it in. Oh, this is one of those funky planets that has some oddball stuff on it, like those floating bubbles. You see those on those crazy planets. Planets that are just totally bubbled. Alright, well, we'll find a place to set down. Kind of like this. Purple grass, pink skies, red oceans. Very interesting place. This is not your mama's Earth. Pink trees and yellow trees. Yeah, very weird. Alright, so first things first. Let's see if we can put the roamer geobay down. We need 5 metal plating and 2 ion batteries. We can do that. Now we have ourselves a roamer. Let's go ahead and give it our color scheme. Let's put some cool... There we go, I like the Atlas. Cover, Atlas, boost module. Yeah, now it looks like our roamer, doesn't it? I don't think we can do a lot to this right now. Let's see if there's anything we can install that's worth installing. Drift suspension, boost suspension, high slide suspension. So all suspension work. You need to buy the laser and all that kind of stuff, but that's okay. We don't have any scan technology, so we won't be able to scan with it. We won't be able to shoot with it because we don't have any mining drill on it or anything. Oh my goodness, we got an echolocator on the very first shot. That's insane. We'll just run away a little bit while we're invisible. Ah, we got detected. That's okay. Let the cloaking device refill. And we'll start running again. We'll be okay. These guys are insanely... Really? They're really easy to outrun. Usually. They're on me, okay. Yeah, we're gonna juke off to the side here. There we go. Goodbye, guys. Alright, let's pop the echolocator and see where our little village is, because that's so cool. Not that far away. Now, just like your ship, your roamer can be summoned anywhere on the planet that you have a legitimate place for it to land. That's still too far to go on foot. But, yeah, you can summon it anywhere you want to go, so that's a good thing. We're going to bring the ship in for this one, though, since it's so far away. I don't want to be driving for 10 minutes. If it was a little closer, then yeah, we would take it. And you don't have to worry about like picking your ship up before you leave or anything like that. It, you know, it'll automatically travel with you throughout the galaxy anywhere you go. So that's awesome. Well, let's see what we got here, man. A little harmonic echo coordinate. Hoping for a good gun, please. Been like looking for that for what, 10 episodes now, maybe more. And an S-class Sentinel ship, because I would like to replace this vessel with a Sentinel ship eventually. You know, I want to be able to deck it out and hover with it, which is kind of cool. I really like the fact that you can hover with those ships. But I really don't want to downgrade from an S-class ship to anything else, and you know, not when I don't have to. I mean, I could, but what's the point when eventually I know I will come across an S-class ship? It's inevitable. Oh, beautiful. Exocraft expansion, that is great. Oh, another one. Multi-tool, perfect. Is that another exosuit? This is a really good camp here, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, 2 of those. Wow. That's big. Uncle Mike, I'm going to put them in technology. Don't worry. Actually, I should put those in cargo and buy the technology, because it's a lot cheaper to buy the technology. Let's scan these memory registers, get our 3 numbers. We have 9, 9, and 14. Simple math. 9. Open up the multi-tool. I haven't even looked at it yet. And let's locate the actual ship. We got a little green ship thing right there. That means somebody's landed nearby. Uncle Mike wanted me to attack one of these guys, if I'm not mistaken, to see if we could do that. You know, we are a pirate after all. Can we kill him and rob him? Where's a little... There he is. Hey, little get guy. It doesn't let me shoot. Okay. Well, we could trade with him. If he's got a warp one, I'll try this.
Product received.
Yeah, we'll try the hyperdrive, because I definitely want to improve that. It's parked in front of this cave. What are you doing in here? Some illegal activities? Alright. Sorry about that little distraction. Mike, we cannot be that much of a pirate and kill the traders. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness, it's a rifle. That's what I've been wanting. And it's decent. It's a B class, so it's not as bad as most of them, huh? There's a lot of slots on it, a lot of broken stuff, so we're going to take it. Yeah, we're not going to exchange it. We're going to take it as a second one. I'll get it all repaired up, and then we'll transfer our pieces over to make it awesome. Alright, so where is the dissonance spike? It's this way. And it's 35 minutes, so yeah, again, using the roamer isn't going to be the best thing in the world, but the roamer will come in handy for other things, like certain missions that you do for the anomaly, like finding the bones and stuff like that, which happens to be the weekend one this weekend. It's helpful. Maybe I'll try to do that in the next episode and see if I can make a little bit of money that way. What kind of prize is being offered, I don't know. We'll see. It's time to start gathering a little... Well, I really don't need to gather Quicksilver for this guy. No, so it's a waste of time. We're not going to get a living ship with him. It's just not... We're only doing Sentinel ships, so yeah, why bother, right? Why bother at all? Okay, well, we're here. It's a C-class. Yeah, nice looking though. I like the color. Alright, well, let's pull off the glass, the pugnium, and of course the brain. Take a look at the brain. And that's going to show us where we need to go. Now the roamer might come in handy, because this should be pretty close. Or not. What the hell's our ship doing on fuel? 44%. I think it's 25 to launch. Ugh, and it's nighttime. I do like it. It looks good. Alright, let's go. We can always take it back. No, 7 minutes. Too long. We're not doing it, man. We're not doing it. Forget it. We'll just suck it up. We can always come back in another ship. Atlantidium. Don't know where they came up with that name, but at least it's not unobtainium like from Avatar, right? Which is perhaps one of the funniest names I've ever heard. And I know it was intentional, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, with all this water, and it would have been a bad trip anyway on the roamer. Should get some of those while I'm here. Because, oh yeah, we're going to be building our garden pretty soon. I don't think I have a hazmat glove yet, though. And I don't know how to install one. Did we just... Yeah, we just landed in the cave almost. That's cool. Alright, as always, we're going to grab our 3 little words here. And hello, brain. Meet the monolith. Okie dokie. Now comes the test. Can we launch? Oh good, we can. That's the last launch we're going to do, though. But that's fine, we'll be back on the ship here shortly. We'll take up this Sentinel ship to take a look at it in space and give you guys the coordinates. That way, if you do want to come out and get it yourself, you'll be able to. And then I'll just be able to teleport this ship back to the freighter and it'll slowly refill. I'll give it a little time before I film the next episode, and that'll give it an opportunity to fill up a bit. Whoa! I love the way those things do that now. Whoa! Right through the ground? What the hell? Alright, No Man's Sky. That's a pretty good shot there. You are now mine. Let's claim ya. Burn. They have the weirdest names. Oh, it's kind of cool looking, man. Alright, let's... Whoop, damn it. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Yeah, not a bad looking ship at all. I do like the color. Front end, nice. I like these, the way these wings folded up top, and then the ones toward the back folded down. A really sharp look in the back of it. Almost looks like a spine almost in a way. Pretty sweet. So there's the coordinates down in the bottom left, if you, or the glyphs I should say, if you want to go ahead and locate the system that has this ship. Take a screenshot of that or jot them down, whatever, and come on and get one for yourself, because this thing's pretty sharp, man. I like it. Yeah, bringing it home. Alright, that's sweet. Now our multi-tool, right? We have to repair this thing, so we're going to need crystallized hearts. Lantitium, inverted mirrors. Alright. Maybe in the next... Yeah, the next episode, we're going to go ahead and work on fixing that up. So we'll head back down to one of those corrupted planet... Yeah, the corrupted planet. And get that done. That way it's usable. Look at that. Our ship just beat us here. Isn't that cool? That's a little 1% power. Let's go ahead and get back in the speeder and get out. And yeah, we're up to 4% now, so it'll take a little bit to fill up, but I got to do some rendering and uploading, so in that time it'll do it. But for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of Nomad Skies. Always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this at all, please leave a like on the video. It's a huge help for me. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. We'll be doing these videos daily. Well, mostly. I skipped a night, well, it was last night, to do the other type of No Man's Sky video, but there's always a No Man's Sky video. That much you can be guaranteed of. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.